season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangwu. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here.
And that is taken in by Boyd. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to find Jordan Addison that time.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he's flushed out right.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings!
Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Detroit. Why shift to Cruz? Jump right, Pacino. Jump right. Timberland.
Now Jones. Flush to his right. He's got him in. Complete. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Detroit Johnson. Timberland. Let's go.
Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know that's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
On second and goal, Jones. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's second and 10.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact level time there. And now 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Pulled in at the 24. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Seahawks at 9-5 now on the year. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Great.
Back to throw. Jones. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. On this one, may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This goes out wide from Madison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, the guy made the play. He gets the points. That really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They're going to look to throw.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Goldfish. Dom Capers. Rita.
Throwing again. Jones. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Here's 3rd and 3. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Walker now in 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go, hey.
This 2nd and 4.
Apple, 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 apple. Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Back to throw. Jones. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a 2nd and 10.
Bama, Bama, Bama. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Great, 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 great. Up we go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Okay, here we go. Other side, other side. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson. Timberland, 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 Timberland.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. And complete to Smith and Jigba. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Jones now to throw on second down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now third down and 7.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Bama, Bama, Bama. Cockroach, cockroach.
Back to throw. Jones. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jump right, Pacino. Jump right, Pacino. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Half 18, half 18.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Timberland, 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 Timberland. South salad, South salad, South salad, South salad. Great, 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 great. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
This is caught by Addison.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
53 yards.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. In motion right, that's Metcalf.
Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Great, 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 great. Other side, other side.
Now Jones.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jones out to the flat. That's caught. No gain on the play. And it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino.
Back to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Detroit Johnson. Timberland. South Salad. Great. Don Capers. Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Myers' kick is good. So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Second and a couple.
Rita. Apple. Ladybug.
Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown Seattle. Zach Charbonnet. 30 yards. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. He'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Momo. Bama.
Jones throwing to start the drive.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
And quickly, they get to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Hey, why shit, Matt? Outside. Cockroach.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Detroit. Great.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. Finding Walker complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Flick right. Elsa. Triple right for Chino. Triple right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they get a little bit closer closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a